Since the inception of United Nations in 1945, number of nations have continued to be added year after year, so much so that as of today, United Nations enjoys a membership of 193 nations worldwide. Now this has led to a situation where with such varied interests, diversities, differences, so many things prevailing worldwide, rise of superpowers, change of superpowers, things have come to a situation where constant dialogue is necessity of the day. Different problems have been cropping up over the years. So what is the way forward? The world has already seen 2 world wars and a number of other wars at different levels, causing massive and immense loss of life to humans and others, environment, of course, so many other factors added. So what is the way forward? Are we bound to repeat all the mistakes that humans committed or our predecessors committed over the last so many thousand years? And wars have been on, civilizations have disappeared. For humans, of course, this is the only planet we have to live. Now that leads to a situation where despite so much of education, when we move forward, we need to take all possible measures to avoid any future wars, violence, conflicts, because now so many nations, they are nuclear equipped. And we have seen what happened in Japan, 6th and 9th of August 1945. That leads us to a situation, a lesson for the humans, let it never be repeated ever again. Now, keeping that in mind and also a number of other problems that the world has been facing, like we have the National Parliament. Similarly, UN is the World Parliament. And all these nations worldwide, they have many and rather scores of issues to discuss. They cannot be thrashed out, they cannot reach a conclusion by fighting any further wars. That is not the mandate of the day, that is not the norm of a civilized society. Consequently, now it so boils down, we need to discuss, have a dialogue, debate, find alternatives, find peaceful ways of solving disputes, and so on.
Implying both Arctic and non-Arctic nations should have equal say in this region. Brazil has actively supported international efforts including the UN clause and the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons to promote peace and prevent military escalation.
It's like many other countries use the Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories as illegal. They are contrary to the international law and pose a serious threat to the peace process. The Netherlands consistently calls Israel to account for this.
From National Committee for Narcotics and Physiotropic Substances, our country has dropped by 15% in drug-related arrests.
Resolutions such as Resolution 242 and Resolution 338 emphasize the necessity of establishing secure and recognized boundaries.
Demand Hamas to release all hostages they have taken, that includes 133 hostages that are currently in captivity.
That question, we would like to say as the United States of America that first of all, when it comes to the opioid crisis, we are countering that because we have a long-standing policy of war against drugs since 1971. When you're talking about UN ODC's compliances,
ऑक्यूपाइड टेरिटरीज की बात हुई, मैंने बोला इलीगल है इजराइल की टेरिटरीज। मैं अगर उसकी साइड होता तो मैं बोलता ना लीगल है। मैंने क्यों बोला इलीगल है? क्योंकि मैं पैलेस्टीन की साइड हूँ, मैं आपके राइट्स के लिए लड़ा।
फंडामेंटल राइट्स जो गारंटी होते हैं वो इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए होते हैं और आप उसको कॉर्पोरेट एंटिटीज के ऊपर अप्लाई कर रहे हैं। हाउ विल यू जस्टिफाई दैट?
Which nearly caused millions of ransomware attacks, and in the phones that were given to the Indian citizens were feeded with malware, phishing softwares, and all this data of Indian citizens was leaked on the websites and was on sale, which caused nearly millions of ransomware data.
In other words, dialogue is the norm of the day. In consonance with that, it is most apt to teach our students the basics of these dialogues, of informative dialogue, discussion, resolution, peaceful coexistence, and eventually resolutions which can make this world a better place for everybody. In consonance with the same, it is a necessity, it is the call of the day, it is our duty to educate the future torchbearers of the nation in such a manner that they are well versed with international issues and how to resolve them. What is the learning? How do we decipher? How do we move forward? By dialogue. Therefore, so many committees have been formed. The norm of the day as of today, the practice, the effort is to go in for Model United Nations. Who would be the leaders of tomorrow? Generation Z, that we call as of today, they would be calling the shots next few years. And believe me, seeing to the preparations of students in various AMUNs that we've had at All Saints International AMUNs, I'm so confident, it's so heartwarming, it's so pacifying, it's so reassuring to see these people do so well, be so well informed, debate so well, come with so much of preparation, questions and counter questions. Basically, it's like a double-edged sword. They defend, they attack, they resolve, they go into groups, they huddle together, they lobby. There's so many things, and eventually the effort is to find a peaceful solution. A resolution needs to be passed, and all this they learn at All Saints International AMUN. We have had international participation in our AMUNs last so many years. Different people have been coming from the US, from UK. This time we had from the east of Europe. We've had from African nations. All these people have thronged to the impartial reputation of All Saints International AMUN.
Attending ASIMUN Chapter 5 was one of the best things I ever did so far in the year, honestly.
I am from IP committee, and we had a lot of fun in this event. Got to learn from the best people.
It's a very good place. I have attended for the first time ASIMUN and it's so good. It's a very wonderful platform and we learn many things.
And well, actually, I have a lot to say, but I am not able to express. Well, it's my first time attending an MUN, and ASIMUN was really good. For me, it's first time, so I think it was an amazing experience.
I'm from St. Mary's Convent and my committee is IP and I'm a journalist. Being a journalist is very fun. As for the preparations being set here by the staff, it's pretty amazing.
Actually, I have done it before an online session, but it's not so much friendly because it's online, and now I'm doing it offline, and it's giving me a good session and good learning of it.
And it was very knowledgeable. I met a lot of great people, and it was just overall very fun.
I'm in the UNODC, and learning so many things is wonderful.
And coming to this MUN was a great experience. This MUN helped us to socialize, give a good exposure to us, and the EBs were also really very helpful, cooperative at the same time.
And to speak about my EBs, they are very friendly and humorous. Interaction with them is, quite easy and funny. So I like my time spending here, especially the gala night. It was fabulous.
The campus is really great, teachers are really friendly, and everyone here was so good. My committee is UNODC, and which was helping me to learn really new things. And for the first time, I learned how to debate in a really formal way, and it was really good.
Yeah, campus was actually really very good. The decor of the DJ night especially, it was really very fun.
As a class 10 student, you have a lot of pressure of studies, but this is a great platform to relieve that stress and have fun with your friends. The committee here is amazing, and I'm from IP, a journalist, so I just go around and capture news and all that stuff. And for the EBs, they are amazing, friendly, and very passionate about their work, and make us passionate about our work too.
Vis-a-vis impartiality, we have judges all from outside. Like they could be coming from Baroda, from Mumbai, from Delhi, from Agra, from Jaipur, and so many other places. So there is complete transparency, and the most meritorious and well-deserved students, they come to the fore, and normally the prize money hovers around 4.5 lakhs for each MUN that we conduct. Besides, of course, there's loads of quality food, top caterers. You have 6 meals going, fabulous spread of breakfast, lunch, dinner, gala night, dances. This is how they intermingle, learn about each other's cultures, and move to the next level, because this is what the next generation is all about.
What's a man to do? Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Na 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 na. Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Gotta get up, I gotta get up, move. Na 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 na.
And talking about the MUN that we just had, the 6 regular committees that we've had, there have been UNSC, then UNGA, DISEC, we have had UNW, UNHRC Human Rights, then UNODC, AIPPM. Besides, we've also endeared our social responsibilities. We've always been very particular about those. We've had the gifted students special committee every year, when we've had the not so privileged students joining us, and each one of those students is rewarded with also cash prize besides other things. They should feel so delighted. In fact, they always feel so delighted, so privileged, chuckling with joy, happiness, enjoyment, that the heart goes out all together, all out for them. Yes, we owe it to them. They are our responsibility. We cannot shrug that. Rather, embrace it with happiness. We owe it to them. So, all said and done, with the participation of over 650 students, more than 26 institutions, schools and colleges thronging to all saints throughout the country and beyond. So, it's a huge exercise which starts 3.5 months in advance. There have been people of the MUN Secretariat, 30 of them, who gave up their summer vacations, worked hard through then May, June, July, and eventually August. We have the big day. So it's a lot of sweat, finances, hard work, expectation, preparation, arts, crafts, decoration. So many things go into it that it's nothing less than organizing sort of a grand gala marriage, if I were to compare it with. And it's a youth carnival. People from all walks of life, all the youth, they converge into All Saints. It's such a happy feeling, so heartwarming. It really warms the pockets of one's heart to be organizing such a wonderful function. I'm not patting my own back. I'm saying what I honestly feel, and the people in the secretariat. We have the patron-in-chief, Ojas Kumar sir, and then there's Swati ma'am, and there are arts and craft teachers. There are people who've been preparing the students, taking mock rehearsals with them, and there have been a number of sessions with these students. And at the first MUN that we had around 7 years back, we did not get a single position despite being the host. So forget the label of partiality or impartiality, it's not that, else we would have won many prizes. But we did not win a single prize at the first ASI MUN that we had. Now, this year students did better. We were lucky to get a few prizes, but yes, we have miles to go. late President Abul Kalam Azad Sahab said, dreams are not what you see while sleeping. Dreams are those that do not allow you to sleep. This is how we work. This is how we intend to move further. And there are many more pinnacles to be reached, many more heights to be achieved, many more achievements that await and reckon and beckon what we have to do in future. So, God bless each one. Thank you each one for being part of ASIMUN Part 5. Thank you all the 26 plus institutions that come to All Saints. I believe many hotels in town were booked those days. So it also boosts the economy to a certain extent. God bless and thank you.